Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this wonderful Wednesday here in Connecticut. And life is good. Man, life is good. Both businesses are cooking. Books are flying off the shelves. If there was such a book, they're all ebooks. But anyway, not just the trumpet books, my health and fitness books, all over the world. It's wonderful. Life's good. Anyway, this is early again. I have so much to do today. Not even 9 o'clock yet. So anyway, let me get this up. You saw the thumbnail. Guys, I want to go back to the basics. Overblowing. Guys, I'm going to go back to the basics. And this, we are all guilty to some degree of this. Me, Stan Mark, Maynard, we're all guilty of overblowing. Anyway, let's do this. Haven't played a note, and we'll get to it. Man, life's good. Anyway, start of the new year, and there's so much stuff that I wanted to get to, and all that sort of stuff. Hellacious double C's and some Arbin. Back to basics, man. Back to basics. This is going to be back to basics week, 10 days. Yeah. Anyway, I probably should have done this the 1st of January, but I had so much other stuff I wanted to get to. Perico's thing. And I hope you got, I'm gonna be pushing for that, guys. It's the 22nd, and today is what, the 6th? You do the math, 16 days. I'm gonna be doing a little bit something every day. Guys, I've seen little clips of it, and at some point I will leave one of the clips down below. It's gonna be good stuff. It's all top people. A night in Vegas. Anyway, overblowing, guys. Relax in the corners, thick tongue, all that sort of stuff. But guys, if you're gonna overblow, you're just gonna blow all our good concepts right out the end of the horn. And I talked before, you know, Stan Mark, guys, look, he's great. He's great. He's great. I have no problem with that at all. He's great. He did a wonderful job as one of the most iconic lean players and one of the most iconic mans in the history of music. Okay? Can't say enough about him. Working too hard. Working too hard. No question about it. The reason I use him is because everybody knows his name. I don't know how to explain who he is. And everybody, all of us guys, there are very, very, very few people that are not overblowing. Now, I told you before, and I'm going to tell you again. Jerry, before he passed, loved these videos. Every single one of them he watched dozens of times throughout the day. Yumiko, oh, Ralph, you're driving me crazy, you know, right? All he does is watch him, and he would call me up and give me critiques. Ralph, you're overblowing. Ralph, you're overblowing. Ralph, it sounds great, but you're overblowing. Ralph, nobody else knows but you and me, but you're overblowing. And again, with this onslaught of the Triple C, guys, I had to go back and reflect on every single thing I was doing. Now, if again, I have said a zillion times, I'm not dying to go after this Triple C. I think musically it's absolutely silly, okay? But here's the deal. The thing that I kind of like about it is because playing the way I was up to this point, I could play every single double C's for every single day without warming up, without practicing for the rest of my life. Another 60 years. Oh, I'm going another 60 years. Trust me. Anyway, no problem. But all of a sudden, my big mouth got me in trouble saying we're going for a triple C. And all of a sudden I have to go back and reflect on every single thing I was doing. And I'm trying different things. Okay, at the end of the day, guys, I just have to stick to those 3 principles that Jerry came up with, and I've been pushing since day one. Relax the corners, tongue against the soft inner edge of the bottom lip, thick lower lip, we did yesterday. My Andre lip. That's my Andre Kumption. And don't overblow. And basically, every single thing I've come up with, and I've gone back and forth between different Jerry's books and all this sort of stuff. He hadn't written a book, new stuff in a long time. But what it amounts to is I have to do everything of those 3 things. I have to do everything more. I have to relax the chops, the corners, more than I ever have in my life. Many times when I'm playing double C's, sometimes it wasn't there all the time, and I would pinch a little bit to get up there. To go above double C, I was absolutely stretching, no question. So I have to relax even more, which allows itself for a thicker bottom lip, and I can't overblow. And there's no question, I was overblowing. Lynn Nicholson overblows, Stan Mark Maynard was overblowing, I think Wayne Bergeron overblows. And he spends his life with a microphone that far from his bell. Guys, it's just epidemic. Epidemic. You know who didn't overblow? You know who didn't overblow at all? Good friend of mine, one of the top call in New York City for the last 25 years. Jim Hines did not overblow. And he basically never had a bad day playing. His chops were basically right. I'm not sure if his tongue was great, and he certainly didn't have a callot mouthpiece, but he was not overblowing. There's very, very few guys. Very, very few. Maurice obviously didn't overblow. Harry did not overblow, even though his sound was as big as a house. Horst Fischer obviously did not overblow. Once again, it's enormous. Guys, the guys that don't overblow, there's not a mark on their lip. And I was overblowing, and I still don't have a mark on the lip. But guys, it takes so little air. And not only that, guys, as long as you are compressing, as you know, I don't teach those Clark studies the way Clark wanted you to do it. Over and over and over and over and over, as many times as you can. I don't do that. But I can do it many times, more than most people, with little air, because it is so efficient when you are compressing like this. It's unbelievably efficient when you're compressing correctly. Okay? So guys, what I want you to do for the next week, 10 days, okay? Use less air than you ever have in your life. Exaggerate it. Exaggerate how little air, just a sniff, and then go less than that. And just fool around with that for a week, 10 days. And over that time, give me a progress on the comments and criticism, comments down below, or email me something. Okay? You're not going to believe how little air it takes. And when you watch Maynard, now much of it is show. Okay? But there's enormous breaths of air. I mean, you see it all over the internet. Everybody's overblowing, me included. Ask Jerry. His secret is safe with me, and I just told the whole world. So anyway, guys, that's it. Drinking my lemonade this morning. Eat and drink your fruits and vegetables, and live your life with true power. Not the fake stuff, true power. And don't overblow. Love you all.